Ladies and gentlemen, before 2026 arrives, ask yourself one question. Am I living the life I dreamed of? Or am I just surviving the life I settled for? Because time doesn't wait, opportunities don't repeat, and the version of you that could have changed everything might fade if you keep waiting for the right moment. Let today be that moment. Let this speech be the reminder that you still have time to rise, rebuild, and rewrite your story before the next year begins. Life is not about counting days, it's about making days count. Every sunrise that greets you is a silent whisper from the universe saying, you still have a chance. A chance to grow, to break patterns, to choose differently, and to become the person you were always meant to be. As 2025 moves towards its end, you must decide if the next year will look just like the last one or if it will finally be the year you transform everything. The truth is, the gap between your dreams and your reality isn't luck, money, or timing. It's you. Your decisions, your habits, your courage, and your willingness to change determine everything. So today, I want to share with you 5 powerful things you must do before 2026 if you truly want to change your life for success. Number 1, master the art of letting go. Letting go is not weakness, it's wisdom. It is the gentle art of releasing what has already served its purpose in your story. We spend so much time clinging to what broke us that we forget life is waiting to heal us. You cannot build a new chapter with your hands still gripping the last page. Before 2026, you must learn to let go of what no longer deserves a seat in your future. There comes a moment when holding on hurts more than letting go. That's the moment you must choose yourself. The moment you must look at your reflection and say, I deserve peace more than I deserve closure. Because closure doesn't always come wrapped in apologies or explanations. Sometimes it comes when you finally stop chasing answers that don't exist. When you let go of pain, you free yourself from the prison of your past. You begin to see that not everything that leaves your life is a loss. Some things are lessons, and some people are teachers. Every heartbreak, every rejection, every disappointment is a gentle redirection from life saying, you are meant for more. Letting go is also about forgiveness. Forgiving others not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Forgiving yourself not because you were wrong, but because you were human, and in that forgiveness you begin to bloom again. The moment you stop carrying resentment, you make space for blessings that have been trying to find you. Sometimes you look back and realize the things you cried for were actually the things that cleared your path. The friendships that faded, the dreams that failed, the doors that closed, all of them were necessary. Life never takes without giving something in return. It's just that we're too focused on what's gone to see what's growing. Before 2026, practice the art of release. Release the people who left, the regrets that haunt you, the mistakes that weigh you down. Carry only wisdom, not wounds. Because your past cannot heal if you keep reopening it. And your future cannot begin if your heart is still stuck where it ended. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It means remembering without pain. It means walking forward without anger. It means looking back only to see how far you've come. Number 2, build discipline, not just motivation. Motivation will inspire you, but discipline will transform you. You see, anyone can feel excited when the goal is new, but few can remain consistent when the excitement fades. The difference between the successful and the average is not talent, it's discipline. The commitment to show up every single day, even when it's boring, even when it's hard, even when no one is watching. Discipline is a promise you make to your future self. It's waking up when your bed feels like heaven but your dreams are calling louder. It's saying no to distractions, to excuses, to comfort. Because you've realized that comfort never created greatness. Greatness is built in the hours of silent effort, in the early mornings and late nights when no one claps for you. You must understand that the world doesn't reward those who start, it rewards those who don't quit. Every great person you admire didn't rely on feeling motivated, they relied on being consistent. They understood that every small action compounds over time, and one day, those small steps become giant leaps. Discipline is about respecting your own potential. It's about saying, I owe it to myself to try one more time. Because when you start keeping promises to yourself, you begin to rebuild trust in your own strength. And once you trust yourself, nothing can break you. There will be days when your mind will scream, stop. Days when you'll feel like you're not progressing. But those are the days that define you. Because discipline is not about perfection, it's about persistence. It's about pushing one more inch, one more hour, one more try. Before 2026, decide that you will no longer wait to feel ready. You will act, you will build, you will grow. Because readiness doesn't come before action, it comes from action. Every time you choose discipline over doubt, you prove to life that you are serious about your destiny. Remember, motivation gets you started, but discipline keeps you going when the excitement fades and the journey gets real. Number 3, learn to think long term. Thinking long term is the ultimate act of maturity. It's realizing that true success is not built overnight, it's built over time, through patience, perseverance, and purpose. Before 2026, you must learn to stop chasing instant gratification and start planting seeds that will bear fruit in the future. In a world addicted to now, you must dare to think beyond the moment. Don't seek temporary highs, seek timeless fulfillment. Every sacrifice you make today becomes a blessing tomorrow. Every moment of focus, every act of discipline, every hour of effort is building a future version of you that will thank you later. When you start thinking long term, you stop rushing your process. You stop comparing your journey to others because you understand that everything meaningful takes time. The tree doesn't bloom the day it's planted, it blooms because it endured seasons of waiting. The same applies to your growth. You have to be patient with your progress. You may not see results immediately, but that doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're growing beneath the surface. The universe rewards those who have the courage to persist when no one's watching. Long-term thinkers build empires quietly, while others chase attention loudly. Before 2026, create a vision that extends beyond the next few months. Think about the person you want to be 5 years from now, and let your choices today align with that person. Let your goals be rooted in purpose, not pressure. When you think long-term, your decisions become powerful because they come from clarity, not impulse. There will be moments when you'll question your timing, when you'll doubt your path. But remember, delays are not denials. They are divine pauses designed to prepare you for what you've prayed for. Keep building in silence, keep moving with faith, and trust that your patience will never be wasted. When you live for the long term, you stop chasing perfection and start honoring progress, and that's where transformation truly begins. Number 4, surround yourself with growth-minded people. Before 2026, take a deep look at your circle. Ask yourself, who am I becoming by being around them? Because the truth is, energy is contagious. You cannot soar like an eagle if you keep walking with pigeons. Your environment shapes your beliefs, your habits, and your mindset more than you realize. You deserve to be surrounded by people who inspire you to rise, not ones who drain your light. People who speak of dreams, not drama. People who see your potential even when you doubt it. People who clap for you even when their own hands are trembling. These are the souls who push you to become your best self. The wrong circle will make you forget who you are. The right one will remind you of your greatness. If you constantly feel small, you're probably standing in the wrong room. The rooms you walk into should make you expand, not shrink. The conversations you engage in should challenge your thinking, not comfort your excuses. Growth happens when you are around people who refuse to let you settle. People who hold you accountable, who see through your limitations, who say you're better than this. It's uncomfortable, yes, but it's necessary. Because comfort zones never created success stories. Before 2026, audit your relationships. Keep those who bring peace and distance, those who bring chaos. Don't confuse loyalty with limitation. You can love people from afar without allowing them to anchor your progress. Protect your energy as if your future depends on it, because it does. Remember, success is never a solo journey. Every great achiever had a circle that believed in their vision even before the world did. Be intentional about who walks with you in this next chapter, because the company you keep will either accelerate your growth or delay your destiny. Surround yourself with dreamers, with believers, with builders, because the right people won't compete with your light. They will help you shine brighter. Number 5, take bold action. Now, before 2026, stop waiting for perfect conditions. There will never be a perfect day, perfect timing, or perfect plan. The perfect moment is the one you decide to begin. Too many dreams die in the waiting rooms of hesitation, buried beneath the fear of what if. But the truth is, the only way to fail is to never start. Action changes everything. Once you move, the path unfolds. Once you decide, opportunities reveal themselves. Once you act, fear begins to shrink. Courage doesn't mean you're not afraid. It means you move despite the fear. The universe rewards motion, not intention. You can't think your way into success, you must walk into it. Every great dream begins with one brave step. That book, that business, that vision, whatever it is you've been postponing, it's not waiting for someone more talented, it's waiting for you. You don't need all the answers. You just need to begin where you are, with what you have, and trust that clarity will meet you on the journey. When you take bold action, you awaken the energy of momentum. One step becomes 2, and suddenly, you're no longer who you used to be. Fear fades in the face of progress. You start realizing that the hardest part wasn't doing it, was deciding. Because once you decide, life conspires to help you move forward. Before 2026, make a commitment to act on your ideas. Don't let fear disguise itself as logic. Don't let comfort disguise itself as peace. The more you delay, the heavier regret becomes. You owe it to yourself to find out what could happen if you just tried. The truth is, life doesn't reward those who wait. It rewards those who dare. The moment you stop overthinking and start doing, you unlock doors that hesitation kept closed for years. Action is not just movement, it's declaration. It's you telling the world, I am ready. And when you take that first bold step, you'll realize you were never waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment was always waiting for you. In the end, as the clock slowly ticks toward 2026, remember that your life will not transform by accident, it will transform by intention. The next year will not change you, you will change it. Everything you want, peace, growth, success, fulfillment is already within your reach, but it demands your courage. The courage to let go of what's gone, to build discipline when it hurts, to think beyond the moment, to choose people who elevate you, and to act boldly when fear tells you to stay still. You are not running out of time, you are standing at the edge of transformation, and time is waiting for you to move. This is not the year to survive. This is the year to become. And when 2026 greets you, may it find you lighter because you've released your pain, stronger because you've chosen discipline, wiser because you've thought long term, richer because you've built powerful connections, and freer because you dared to act. Let the new year not just be a date on the calendar, but the moment your soul awakens to its highest potential. Because one day, you'll look back and realize that before 2026, you didn't just prepare for success, you became the person capable of living it.